10 Habits Keeping People Poor and How to Escape Them. Intro 00 to 100. Background music builds slowly. Narrator. Most people think being poor is just about money. But that's not true. Because there are people who make good money and still stay broke their entire lives. And then there are people who start with absolutely nothing, yet somehow build wealth. So what's the difference? It's habits. The small daily decisions people repeat over and over again without realizing those same habits are quietly destroying their future. And the scary part? Some of these habits feel completely normal. Today, we're breaking down 10 habits that are keeping millions of people poor. And what you should do instead. Make sure you watch until the end, because habit number 1 is the most dangerous of all. And almost everyone is guilty of it. Habit number 10. Entertainment over education. 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Most people spend hours every day consuming entertainment. Scrolling TikTok, watching gossip, binge-watching shows, laughing at memes. But ask them to spend 30 minutes learning a high-income skill. And suddenly they're too tired. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Your future changes when your habits change. The average person spends more time escaping reality than improving it. Imagine if you spent just 1 hour a day learning. Video editing, content creation, sales, marketing, AI tools, copywriting. 1 year from now, your entire life could look different. Poor habits entertain you today. Rich habits pay you forever. Habit number 9. Trying to look rich. 2 to 3. Some people are so busy trying to look successful. They never become successful. Designer clothes, expensive phones, luxury lifestyle, all funded by debt or empty bank accounts. Meanwhile, truly wealthy people often live far below their means while building assets quietly. A broke person buys liabilities to impress strangers. A wealthy person buys assets that generate more money. Remember this. Looking rich and being rich are completely different things. One is performance, the other is freedom. Stop spending money trying to prove something to people who honestly don't care. Habit number 8. Fearing failure. 3 to 4. Most people never even start. Not because they can't, but because they're afraid to fail. They want guarantees, perfect timing, perfect conditions, perfect confidence. But success doesn't work like that. Every successful person you admire failed first. Businesses fail. Videos flop. Ideas collapse. People laugh. But failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. The people who stay poor forever are usually the ones who never took enough chances. You cannot win a game you're too scared to play. Habit number 7. Blaming everyone else. 4 to 5. This one is hard to hear, but blaming the government, blaming your family, blaming your ex, blaming your past will never improve your future. Yes, life is unfair. Some people start ahead. Some people struggle more. That's real. But at some point, responsibility becomes power. The moment you stop saying, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What can I do next?" your life begins to change. Victim mentality keeps people stuck. Ownership creates progress. Habit number 6. No self-discipline. 5 to 6. Most people wait until they feel motivated. That's the problem. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline is what changes lives. Poor habits are easy. Sleeping too much, procrastinating, quitting quickly, avoiding hard things. But success usually comes from doing things you don't feel like doing. Waking up early, working consistently, learning when it's boring, staying focused when nobody is clapping for you. Your future is built from what you repeatedly do, not what you occasionally feel. Habit number 5. Hanging around negative people. 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Environment matters more than people think. If everyone around you complains constantly, hates successful people, makes excuses, laughs at ambition. Eventually, you'll start thinking the same way. Energy spreads, mindsets spread, habits spread. If you surround yourself with people who have no goals, no discipline, and no vision, staying stuck becomes normal. Protect your environment. Sometimes growth requires distance, not because you hate people, but because you refuse to stay the same. Habit number 4. Never taking risks. 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Security can become a trap. Some people stay in situations they hate for years because they're terrified of uncertainty. But almost every major opportunity in life involves risk. Starting a business is risky. Creating content is risky. Changing careers is risky. But staying broke for the next 20 years is risky too. You have to choose your heart. And often, the biggest risk is doing absolutely nothing. Habit number 3. Living without a plan. 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Imagine trying to drive somewhere without knowing the destination. That's how many people live their lives. No goals, no plan, no direction. Just surviving day by day, and years pass like that. If you don't tell life where you want to go, distractions will decide for you. You don't need a perfect plan, but you do need clarity. Ask yourself, what kind of life do I actually want? What skills do I need? What should I stop doing immediately? A person with a clear direction will eventually outperform someone with talent, but no focus. Habit number 2. Depending on one income. 9 to 10. This is one of the biggest financial mistakes today. Most people rely on one paycheck, one source, one employer. And if that income disappears, everything collapses. We live in a digital age where multiple income streams are more possible than ever before. Content creation, freelancing, affiliate marketing, digital products, online services, AI-powered businesses. The internet changed the game, but most people still play by old rules. You don't need to become rich overnight. You just need to stop depending on one door staying open forever. Habit number 1. Believing nothing will ever change. 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. This is the deadliest habit of all, hopelessness. When people secretly believe, this is just my life. So they stop trying, stop learning, stop dreaming, stop improving. And once a person loses hope, they lose momentum. Listen carefully. Your current situation is not your final destination. People have gone from broke to wealthy, unknown to successful, lost to focused. But change starts internally first. Not with luck, not with magic, with decisions. Small decisions repeated daily. And the truth is, your life can look completely different 1 year from now if you start changing your habits today. Outro, 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So ask yourself honestly, which of these habits have been holding you back? And more importantly, which one are you going to change first? Because information means nothing without action. If this video helped you, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. I'm changing my habits. And remember, a better future is built one decision at a time. See you in the next video.